Hello, and a huge thank you for volunteering your time to making a difference within your local community. The purpose of this short video is to provide you with an awareness of the importance and to gain an understanding of what we mean by equality and diversity and how you have the opportunity to champion this in your role as a volunteer. So what is it that we mean by equality and diversity, and what is the difference between the two? Equality is about ensuring that everyone has equal opportunities and is treated respectfully regardless of any protected characteristics. Protected characteristics as defined by the Equality Act include a person's age, race, sex or gender, including gender reassignment, sexual orientation, religion or beliefs. Equality is not about treating everyone in the same way, but rather about treating everyone fairly and with respect, and acknowledging that we may have to work differently to meet the different needs of those that we support or work with. Sitting alongside equality is diversity, which means we recognise that everybody is different and that we celebrate and embrace these differences. This is all about valuing the unique skills, backgrounds, experiences and knowledge that we all have as individuals and encouraging these so that we can be more inclusive and representative as a society. And from an organisational point of view, a more productive workforce delivering a higher quality and more appropriate service to those that we support. Although as a society we have made some good strides in recent years, there is still a huge amount of work to be done to ensure that we have genuine equality and diversity, and as volunteers you can all play your part. Inclusive behaviours often seem small, however they can have a considerable impact. For example, making the effort to speak with new people and create meaningful connections with those that you wouldn't usually interact with, or even taking some time out to think and become more aware of any personal bias and reconsidering stereotypes can all be really helpful exercises. In your role as a volunteer, you are in a unique and privileged position to have the opportunity to interact with many different types of people and to learn about different backgrounds, experiences and cultures, and to become an ally for communities that may be different to your own. Always try to ensure that your actions and reactions are considered and that you are respectful, thoughtful and kind. If you do ever observe or personally experience an interaction or situation that you feel is inappropriate, offensive or discriminatory, it is really important that you raise this with your main point of contact, who can then address the issue. Most organisations will have equality and diversity policies for you to follow as a volunteer, but on a societal level we all have a moral responsibility to promote equality and diversity, and as a volunteer you can definitely play your part in helping us to make a more inclusive and fair society.